So our next park build on the channel is going to be called Project Regenesis. This is going to be a mod-centric safari park build based around Jurassic Park 3. We have a newly updated mod that allows for more stable dinosaur territories to allow for us to actually have a safari park and have it not be a complete nightmare like we've had in the past trying to do safari parks in base game. We also have a mod that I have further modified that changes some dinosaur cohabitation. So what I've done is I've set up the cohab in such a way that the different dinosaur herds that we see in Jurassic Park 3 can be recreated in game. So that's the idea there. We're going to play with all buildings, but it is going to be more of a park era build. But I'm probably going to use invisible fences, and I might use towers in the Hyperloop. We'll decide. I haven't exactly decided how to build the park itself going forward. The dinosaur roster for our park is another custom research tree that I have made. It's based off of Jurassic Park 3. It includes other animals from Sorna, so anything seen in the Lost World is also included in the roster. And then it includes a whole bunch of dinosaurs coming from JP3, side material, deleted material, stuff like that, references to toy lines of video games, so on and so forth. So while it is going to be, a Sorna Park build, we're trying to skew it very much towards the JP3 aesthetic. A lot brighter colors and stuff like that. We're doing infinite lifespans here just so we don't have to deal with that. We'll be doing the full, this is sandbox. We'll be playing it like a challenge mode with all of that stuff turned on. The only thing we're going to do is at the start have unlimited cash. And that way with the unlimited money, we can... We're gonna build the island first, right? We're gonna create the environment for the safari park, and then we're gonna build the park after that. So this first episode's probably just gonna be terrain editing stuff and like phase 0 before we actually get into building the proper park. Which is why we'll leave the cache unlimited until we're ready to start. The custom research tree starts with the, I guess I should say, what is Project Regenesis, right? Project Regenesis in the marketing material for Jurassic World era was a project run on Sorna that created the Anki, Ceratosaurus, Corythosaurus, and Spinosaurus, which are the 4 species we'll be starting with in the park build. Project Regenesis itself, in terms of where it is from in the franchise, was originally created as like a motion comic by some people involved in the marketing for the Jurassic World films. And this was like, I think before they made that move into official capacity, this was a fan project that was eventually abandoned. So we'll have a few references to the original origin of the term Regenesis. Even though the scenario we're playing here, making this like Sorna Safari Park, is based around the in canon quotation marks, because I don't really consider marketing material canon per se, but we'll be following with the canon of the marketing material and doing, this like late 90s Doctor Wu Project Regeneration style park build. So yeah, let's get started and I'll plan out the island. So Project Regenesis takes place in 1999. That's when Doctor Wu returns to Isla Sorna after InGen's been purchased by Mizrani, but before construction of Jurassic World, to clone some new dinosaurs. All right, this is all from the marketing material. So what I've got here, if you look down beneath me on the screen, you could see a map of kind of the events of Jurassic Park 3. And this map has formed the basis for this park. Basically laid out the square the same way as the little sub-square of the Isla Sorna film map. So we've got like the river here that they go down to escape. We clip it off here at the map border, but down there somewhere would be the beach they escape from. We've got some piles of Spinosaur shit over here for the Cerato to dig around. And if we continue up past the river, this would be like the plains where the Corythosaurs and stuff would be. And we have the InGen compound. This is a mod, of course. This is the actual structure you could see in the distance in the JP3 challenge mode in Chaos Theory, but it's been turned into a decoration. I mean, you can see it's pretty low res, but it does the job from a distance. So in the film, they would be, approaching from up on the ridge and looking down at the valley at the the compound. We can't exactly recreate that. Maybe with enough like modded terrain tools, we get the elevation right and like do the layout correct. But I'm not gonna go through all the effort. So yeah, we also have a decorative landing strip over here. The InGen landing strip with the shack down there at the distance, and then we go this way through the woods. There is the airplane wreck, even though canonically this wouldn't happen because this would be 2001. This is 1999 when the cloning is happening, if you believe in that marketing material. I've also slapped down the parachute here, but again, not actually canon. So yeah, this is our JP3. We'll have to build an aviary here where it would be at in JP3. It goes like right there on the river. And yeah, we'll build up our park probably around here, around these different areas where there's some stuff going. Maybe here actually might be fun. Building like on this little corner of the river. That would put us across the river from where like the Brachys and Ankies would be, south of the herd of parasaurs and cryptosaurs, and north of the Spinopoop. This is going to be a safari style park build, like I said, but I think we'll keep the carnivores contained, at least initially, until the park is like, taking off. I think that would be prudent. So yeah, I think we'll build along the water south of this mountain, and then expand up towards the aviary and down towards the Cerratos. So the aviary will be secondary type stuff for the future. Why don't we get the map off the screen? Don't need that anymore. Just there to give you an idea what we're looking at. So we do have infinite money still. I'm going to do infinite money until we get all our fossils brought in. And then we'll clone our initial wave of dinosaurs, and then we'll set the cash to minimum. Maybe not 0, but low. So we do have the full set of building things. I think this is the most like utilitarian entry point. So I think I like this. What if we just put it like right here in the corner of the mountain? I think that's a nice spot. Right, like that. Do some classic path. Yeah, so what else do we want? So we need some sort of control center. I think I like... So this is utilitarian, but still classic JP, right? Just a pinch, a dash of Masrani era in the mix. Let's do this for control center, I think. And maybe this can go down this way more. What if we put it... on the waterfront, maybe? Maybe like over here? I do like the idea of cutting through the trees there. I think that's neat. I don't have much planned for the actual, like, the park we're building on, Isla Sorna. The plans really kind of just encompass, like, the Isla Sorna layout part. So we'll be doing this a little bit by, playing this by ear, so to speak. Let's do, like, a nice, kind of, like, treed up junction here. I think that's fun. Then we will have the park extend this way. So we'll just put that path section in there for now and like build more off of that later. Maybe we build this towards the water. I just want to get over... I'm going to put the Ceratosaurus in the exhibit with the poop. So I'm building in that direction because that's what I intend to do. Okay, this will only somewhat change the water, which is weird but acceptable, I guess. Sure. Okay, yeah, sure. I think I will make this a Spino exhibit here, which is kind of... I mean, it's fine, right? The Spino chases them all down the river. Like, really, we should probably have the Spino, like, over here by the landing strip where it's first encountered. But there's not enough water up here for us to really do anything with that. So I think I'm going to put the Rex, which is also, you know, encountered over here. We'll put the Rex, like, up here. And then we'll put the Spino over here. The Rex won't be in the park for quite a while. Of course. Okay, then in terms of aesthetics for the Science Center... Is this... Which one's... Well, I guess the JP era Science Center is... Is it merged? You know what? I don't even fucking remember. What do we... Which one do we want? This one's very... I do like the water tower. This is actually... Is that one actually the... No. Maybe? Yeah, I can't remember the eras. That's fine, because I'm not, like, super concerned about, like, matching eras or anything. Let's take the water tower one. I like the water tower... It's not a water tower. It's like a... It's an antenna. Never mind. I was going to say water tower is very Isla Sorna, but it's not a fucking water tower. Spending too much time messing with this. We'll take this one. Where do we want to put it? Let's put it here. Take the Science Center, and we'll put it right here. Get ourselves one of them old backup generators. Probably slap it down there. So we're going to start out with 4 species, the 4 that were cloned under Project Regenesis. So Corythosaurus, Anki, Cerato, and Spino. So I think I might put this up here to start feeding directly into our herd area. So let's do that. We'll flatten off this area here a little bit, just a smidge. Get a little bit of grass there. There, right up against the mountain. Seems fine to me. Sorry, is that the one I want? I think so. So this is going to dump directly into the plane here. That's the plan, at least. We can just start batch releasing Corythosaurs straight out the front. We'll have to fence up all this area as well. So the question's going to be, how do I want to handle the fences? Do we want invisible fences or do we want JP aesthetic fences? I think we should probably use JP style fences. I should probably also make sure to get in some viewing domes and to leave enough space for some like amenities and stuff to be up here too. So how about, yeah, let's just send this over here about to the water. Perfect. Maybe we'll come across there like that. So visitor area down here for the safari section with the Carythosaurs. And then down here we'll have some carnivore exhibit areas. Let's see, put in a viewing gallery. Just as an alignment feature. That's gonna cause some issues. Let's do it like this. Oops. Should be able to rebuild that, and if not, I will cry. Okay, great. I do like this little like narrow gap. This is fun. Where the fence almost closes in on either side of the pathway. Enjoy it. Interesting that it's like kind of snapping to the path, but not really. Yeah, weird. I can only like the elbow is making it behave weirdly. Yeah, that looks like that worked. Oh, gross. You see this? Like angled itself back in. It's kind of icky. Kind of the worst. Okay, that's better. as we put in more stuff there, it'll also kind of take care of itself. Okay, I hate that. Hate everything happening there. Maybe we keep it tight, though. That might be okay. Because we'll need to put viewing galleries in here somewhere, so we can put one here for this section. So this will be like the border of the Cerrado. So I guess we'll just go straight across here. That can be kind of the extent of that. We do get the research outpost immediately. Okay, so yeah, that fully catches like everything there. So that can be basically the entire Ceratosaurus pen. We only ever see the one Cerrato in JP3, obviously. So my intent is to kind of not do too many Ceratosaurs. I don't remember what the min social is. If it's 1, I might make Cerrato just one individually unique member. I haven't decided. Let's try that. That looks like a Cerrato pen to me. Then if I just run this back as the perimeter fence, that's probably good enough. We'll expand as need be. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that for the starting area. Oh, transport rating is going to be a thing in this, right? Because I didn't do an era. I mean, we'll figure it out, right? Whatever. I was going to say I really like this like long laid out kind of extended park that we've got going here. This like really weird shaped area. But yeah, with transport rating being enabled, this might cause some issues. But that's a problem for the future. Let's let all this shit build. Get a nice park era response facility. Put it right across from the control center. I think that's fine. Okay. So. Oh, what happened? My research tree reset. Or maybe... Yeah, my research tree fully reset. Oh, I know why. I think I know why this happened. Fuck. Okay, let me fix this. So I fucked up. When we generated this park, for some reason, the Excite randomization got turned on. So my custom research tree is in the game. It's just not in this fucking save. And I can't bring it back because you can't undo the Excite randomization once it's been selected in a run. So we're going to throw it away. We're throwing out the custom research tree that I made. We'll just have to use the base game randomized research tree. And so the compromise to get our starters that I wanted for the theming of the run is I've turned off research and scientists for the time being. We're just going to have to dig them up, which means we're going to get some spare genome material. But like, we're not going to use Dinosaurus, so it doesn't matter. The Coritho might give us a little bit of extra shit in the Anki, and we're just going to have to live with that. Yeah, Serato too has a little bit. So we're just gonna start digging shit up while this builds. Um, we've increased the timer as well. So that's just bad luck that I fucked that up. I'm really bummed by that. This is very disappointing. One interesting consideration about this, kind of amusingly, is that this is a way to like not exactly have to deal with a custom research tree in terms of starters, right? We can just you know, dig them up with research turned off if we're in sandbox mode. But it's not how I want to play it. What if we did this? Because I don't like the way that was gonna like connect up. Is that perfectly aligned somehow? Is that actually perfectly aligned? I refuse to believe it. It's not. Okay. I was gonna say, there's like no fucking shot in hell. So, wait, so this should come up. How? Like this? And then you should connect there, right? Then we delete you. We replace this to make sure. I fucking deleted the other bit. Now I'm on tilt because I messed my plan up. Okay. Actually, it's pretty straight, but I guess we'll fix it. Perfectly straight. There we go. And then you will come in at a weird angle because you hate me. We could just do this. Put a weird little elbow in there. I don't hate it. Okay, oh my god. Ah! I clicked off my window. Everything's falling apart! Okay, we'll be fine. Go do that. So, yeah, I think we'll put one here. Which requires the removal of water. Which is fine. We're just, you know, putting a little nice observation, you know, thing there on the water. Totally fine. Totally a thing parks do. There. Like a little rock jetty sticking out or whatever. That gets view through there. I guess the next question is, well, how do we want to link that back up? Okay, hold on. Wait, with shit disabled, I can upgrade like right away. Yeah, we just gotta remember to delete these. So I'm not gonna upgrade anything except for this building just to speed this up. Yeah, we'll just do the capacity. Well, fuck it. Let's put yield in. We might as well. Improved yield. Faster transit. Yeah, okay, great. Speed that shit way up. Could also put in power, but that's fine. So we want like a viewing gallery probably here and then probably at the end. It's not you. You're an ugly one. And then we'll start, of course, the real run once these first 4 genomes are completed. It's kind of the idea. Gonna ignore contracts for now. All right, there's our weird Spinosaurus Bay. I might have wanted more land for him. That's fine. We can make some little adjustments to the train or whatever. Sorry, did I not send a new expedition out? Did I get completely fucking distracted? Yeah. God damn it. Okay. What else do we need here? We'll do Spino, Serrato. Yeah, I mean that's everything. We can get the fish feeder and stuff set up at a time. Perfectly happy to do that. We'll wait to put any amenities and stuff in until we turn the economy on. I'm happy to build, I'm happy to build the viewing galleries because they help us to get the layout of everything figured out. Could also put in like a tour. Oh, fuck. If I want to use the Hyperloop stuff, which I do like the idea of the tunnels. Like, the Hyperloop obviously conceptually doesn't make sense for the era, but I do like the tunnels. Linking up to remote towers. 97 and 3. We'd need, what, the specific control center? Or like the hydropower, right? The hydropower works? What if we just put in a hydropower hub? That's actually fairly appropriate. Like, we're on the river and everything. This alignment's kind of weird, but that's the fault of this building. It just does that. I can change the alignment. Yeah, okay, let's put in hydropower. So we have access to the network without having to have the specific building. And then I'm going to delete this. We'll do it like this. Because it looks kind of bad. The angle does bother me. But then over here, this is angled anyway, so this one's fine. Yeah, okay. In fact, what if I did something a little bit this? I like it. Does this thing require, like, specifically repeaters to use, too? So it powers in a radius. Okay, so I'm going to set up repeaters then, I guess, to, like, power the main compound here as it exists at the start. Seems fine. Okay, Cerrado actually is a unique dig site in both cases, so we don't actually infringe on, like, Stegosaurus, which is great. We'll have to pay for the Stegos properly, which I'm happy. Let's get our Spino. Funny that you get all the hybrids automatically if you do this. So we got a 2001 skin and a 2003 JPOG skin. We're using this 2001 skin. This is from the film canon mod we've used a few times now. Intel doesn't matter. We're gonna do just the one Spino for our theming. I am perfectly happy to mod his genes here. Okay, so that's him done. Caritho and Anki. Start with Anki because Caritho will be easier to do. Aggressive, intolerant, humble. Well, it'll work. Ceratosaurus. Again, 2001 skin from the film canon mod. All the mods will be in the description. Oh, I should have checked the social on Ceratosaurus. You know what? We can just sell the extras. We'll take the 4. Seems fine. Okay. So this is happening so fast. I think it said 1 there, right? I want to minimize the starting dinosaurs a bit. Specifically because they're like freebies we're giving ourselves. Let's get the power sorted out here. So this covers this. So we should have... Okay, I guess we gotta put the repeaters... I don't usually use these, so I gotta remember how the fuck they even work. So I guess they have to be within the radius for the rest of it. Oops. Too close to the path, and I wasn't able to put that one down quite yet. So that covers there, that covers there. That should be good enough. Extends to there. Okay, that's enough of a network. The rest of it we'll have to pay for. Okay, so Mr. Ceratosaurus, you are in fact population 1, so we're only going to have a single Ceratosaurus in the park. You will want some forest, that is understandable. So yeah, there's our nice JP3 style Ceratosaurus skin. Of course, it's very similar to what we actually have in the game, but it's a little more Tyrannosaurian in the head shape because it's the one we have in game. You know, make some edits to the model to make it a little more in line with the film.
Manageable dinosaurs.
Get these Ankies going. Should be a little bit more. Is there not? Where the fuck is this other one? I probably skimmed past it somewhere. Or it's been on screen in front of me like the whole time and I'm stupid. Entirely possible. There it is. Anki and Tyrannosaurus. So we're going to end up with some free Rex. But what are you going to do, right? It's fine.
Asset has been collected.
Alright, so the real question is, what Ceratos do I want? We got Humble, Humble Social, Humble. The Humble Social one here is number 1. Oops. God damn it. We're going to clear out the extras. We only get the 1 Cerato. 2, 3.
Asset in transit. Asset transportation complete.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the one with the optimal genes, even though it literally doesn't matter. The only difference is social.
Asset delivery confirmed.
So you want open space, and this all counts as water. So that's a slight problem, maybe. He does not actually need rock, which I thought he might. We'll just go with a little bit of like a swampy vibe here, maybe. And hopefully he moves around enough to get a stable territory. So with the territory mod that we have, also here's the new Spino skin, we don't need this whole pen to like he'll find the territory he needs to be happy if he can find it, and he'll maintain it forever. So we won't have to worry about the fact that like he'll, you know, get away from stuff and things will go bad, right?
Asset to be collected. Asset collection request received.
Okay, there's the 3 extra Ceratos gone. I guess I didn't resend. Maybe I never actually confirmed the click? I don't know. Well, anyway, let's let... I'm going to do all the fossils off screen. We'll finish this up quick. Okay, we got our Ankies. So they've got a territory over here on the far side of the river, where they're seen from the boat, basically. That's the idea. There's like 3 Ankies, I think, you see in the film. I'm not going to lie, I didn't double check. I think there's only 2 you see at this scene, though, but whatever. We put in 3. We have a 2003 version, which is based more off of JPOG, and we have a 2001 version, which is based more off of the film. But they're very similar, so I thought it was a nice to mix them together for some little variation in the herd. The JPOG one's a little thinner, but not bad. A little thinner, a little flatter on the top. We'll try it out. So yeah, they got this territory here shouldn't really change. At least not substantially, because this is where their food are, and they will know that. And if they panic and get separated, they should come back, which will also be good. We don't have to deal with them getting horribly lost from their friends. We're almost done with the Crithosaurus. We did have a storm that rolled in, which was kind of a disruptive factor, but we're just about ready to start for real. Okay, and finally, the last starting dinosaur, Crithosaurus. Again, using the modded skin. Very nice looking skin. We're not going to use the blue ones, we're only going to use the yellow ones from the film. I still think the Crithosaurus is a massively underrated dinosaur in the franchise. It was a great looking color palette for this animal. We'll synthesize 2 more clutches of this, and then we'll open the park. So for these guys, they need just ground fiber. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a smattering of ground fiber like all through this valley here, which is where they're mainly hanging out. And they can figure out what their territory is gonna look like on their own, especially as they expand. Okay, well, we got a 6er there. That's 8 and 6, 14, pretty good. That's a good starting herd, I think, size-wise. We'll do this last clutch and call it good. I cleared the upgrades from the Fossil Center and the Expedition Center. I had to delete those. So yeah. Alright, so with that released, we need to restore the settings. So, expeditions on, scientists on, research on, task time regular, and that should be it. Okay, and if we do that, and we go back here, we keep the genome data for these. Obviously. We're not going to breed any more Spinos or Ceratosaurus as a rule. I might breed one more wave of Ankies, but I might not. And we'll breed a bunch more Crithosaurs. So Crithosaurus breeding is going to be kind of our early game money strategy here, I think. In addition to getting the park up and running. So then we need to also, of course, set our cache to something. 0? Let's try 0. And we'll have income here since the park is open, and we can take some pictures, and we can start building from 0. So we'll build up money with what we got, and then we will work on upgrading the park, and then we can start to do research, hire scientists, breed more Crethosaurs. But that, it will all be stuff for next time.